Well, I'll tell you, tonight, I was so thrilled that I won because this is the first time in these 6 nominations that my children watching were old enough to really realize what this meant. And they were, I know, glued to the TV set. And I just thought, oh, if I win anytime, let me win tonight because they're going to be so thrilled. So actually, that's what I was thinking of more than anything this evening, is how happy they would be.
And
All that goes on?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still thrilling, I think. You know, I remember it from when I was a little girl in Minnesota and watched it on black and white TV, and I used to see, like, Liz Taylor, you know, and I mean, it was just the whole exoticness of it, I think, is what, and yeah, so it's great to be here. I mean, it's kind of like a dream come true.
Yeah, I hope this came across because there is nothing more perfect and fitting that Stephen was the one who handed me this because he's the guy who gave me my start in the business. I mean, the planets must be lining up or something. How else can you describe this? Isn't that amazing? Because for me, the forest represents a change in myself and in the direction that my work is taking, and it doesn't mean that the other films weren't as much fun or I'm not anywhere. I'm just as proud of them as I am of Forrest, but it's something that dealt with a lot more human emotion and pain and grieving and things like that the other films didn't. So that makes me proud to have gotten this for that work.
It is something that, you know, this thing, because, you know, the other one is actually kind of faded now, and it's got like, you know, like if the kids have popsicles or orange juice and they grab it and then it stains it and it starts peeling off after a while. These things will fade and they will become, you know, like diminished in their physical luster, but I will always be able to look at these and I will be able to pass them on to the rest of the members of my family. And I will remember not just this moment and not just the moment at the podium, but all those moments of making the films that went into these things. And all the locations that we were at and all the trips, the time we went to the Liberty Bell and I had my shaved head, and the time we went out just on the dock behind the house there in South Carolina and we caught our dinner with a shrimp net that night and brought it in. Those are the things that I remember. I have very tangible things sitting on the shelf to do that for me. You know, I'm trying to figure out if life is still like a box of chocolates. I don't know, but you know, stupid is still as stupid does. I'll tell you that right now.